start with creaming our butter and sugars until it's light and fluffy. And we have allowed the butter to melt. It's been sitting out, so we're using 1 cup of butter. Let this roll on in here. I think it stayed out the right amount of time. And then we're using 3/4 cup of just your regular white sugar. And then we're using 3/4 cup of the light brown sugar in here. Go ahead and let this get started. It does all the work. I don't think it can be, yeah, you can see it a little bit up there, can't you? This looks light and fluffy to me. Now I'm going to add the eggs. Let's see, oh, most of it's in the beater. Do what? Chocolate kraut? No, I'm not. Can you taste the kraut, or does it? Ooh. Okay, I've added 2 eggs in here, and we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. Should lock this in position. Mix this together. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and add our flour. We're using 2 1/4 cup of flour. I'm not going to run this while I add the flour. Let's see what happens. But I think it's kind of made to combat that. Ooh, there we go. Little flour smoke. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the salt. We're using a teaspoon of salt and then a teaspoon of baking soda. And we're going to get this well blended. I think it's all going to be in my beater, actually. That's what the higher speeds are for. Just gradually add that. How many own one of these? Pardon? I tell you what though, they're heavy. Have you ever picked one up? All right, we've got our flour in there. Wow. See, I have masterminds that. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and detach the beater and try to get what I can off there. I'm close. And now we'll go ahead and add, this recipe calls for 2 cups of the mini chocolate chips, so I've used the semi-sweet. And then we're using a cup of walnuts chopped. And then we're using 3/4 cup of the Vidalia onions. And they have been chopped. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. You know, some of the classes have been getting over early, so this one, y'all have to stay late. Yes, you do. The mini chocolate chips make it easier to stir, and you can get a whole bunch of chocolate in each little cookie. And these will just drop them onto the pan, and you bake them about 10 to 12 minutes on 350 as well. We want big cookies, don't we? Or do Okay, I'm putting the timer on these.